Had to make this video a little bit early today because I've got some stuff going on in the afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well. We finished up our photography week. We're getting ready now for week 5. So this week we're going to do our introduction to audio storytelling and working with digital audio. I'm going to talk really briefly in this intro video just about what we're going to be doing, and then I'll have more specific videos further down this page with some more information and details. So first of all, let me start with the audio stuff, and then I'll come back to kind of a couple special assignments. Got a couple of videos and resources that I want you to look at to start you thinking about telling stories with audio and what's involved in telling stories with audio. It's not, there shouldn't be anything that's really kind of shocking in any of those resources or overwhelming in those resources, but you may never have really thought about how we use nothing but audio to tell stories. And so these hopefully will get you thinking. And after you've done that, do a reflection about sort of what you've learned. Then we have a special thing we're going to be doing with audio this week. So DS106 actually has a web radio station associated with it called DS106 Radio. If you Google it, you'll find the website for that. And I have links also in this week's work for it. So we're going to be listening to some audio this week together on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 9 o'clock until 10. I'm going to be broadcasting some audio stories on the radio station, and you can listen to it just in a browser on your laptop or your mobile device. We're going to be listening to a different one every night, and we're going to be getting on Twitter and, hold on, I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, I thought I had shaken whatever this was, but there's a lot of dust in the bunker too. It could just be allergies. So you're going to get on Twitter, listen to this, and we'll kind of like tweet along as we listen to it. So either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night at 9 o'clock, you should be tuning in to do that listening exercise. And then you're going to start creating some audio. There's one specific assignment that you need to complete, and then choose some points of your own, stars of your own, to do from the audio section of the assignment bank. So then 2 special assignments in addition to the audio stuff this week. The first of which is that this is the week that I'm going to ask you each to kind of start building out a character for yourself, for the class, and for the rest of the semester. And so there's information there on today's post about creating your character, choosing your character, and then doing one assignment from the media bank, assignment bank to introduce yourself to the rest of the class, because next week we are going to be forming sort of survival camps because I think things are about to get pretty real. And so I just want you to have a group of people who you can count on. So you're going to be doing your characters, and next week we'll be doing groups. And then the final assignment for this week is your self-evaluation. This is going to be your first self-evaluation for the semester. You'll do 2 more, one around midterms and one at the end of the semester. Well, one after midterms and one or after spring break and one at the end of the semester. The self-evaluation, I have a video that explains it in a little bit greater detail, but you're going to tell me kind of how things have been going for you in the class and where you think you are grade-wise, and if I think there's a problem or a discrepancy, that I will be in touch with you. And that's kind of it for this week, for the audio week. I don't think it's going to be too overwhelming a week, and hopefully you'll enjoy audio. Next week we're actually going to be moving into design, which is a lot of fun, a total shift from audio, but the week after that we're going to be coming back to audio, and that's where you'll really start working in your groups on a larger audio project that you hopefully will enjoy. Sorry, there's someone at my door. Hold on just a second, and then we'll finish up. Hold on. Hello?
Mrs. Bird?
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Millard Roush. I subcontract as a special investigator with the Centers for Disease Control. Do you mind if we have a word?
Okay. I guess so. Come on in. You can just have a seat if you'd like. I'm making a recording for a class that I'm teaching. Let me just turn this off.
Is this class known as DS106 or the End? 106?
Yeah, yeah, it is. How did you know that?
Well, actually, that's what I'm here to talk to you about today.
You want this? The Centers for Disease Control wants to know about my digital storytelling class.
Oddly enough, yes. Let me explain. I've been following the trail of a virus over the last several months, and several international cities have shown these odd blips on our map. And in fact, we haven't seen anything like this since 1978 when I was a postdoc at the University of Florida. But unlike then, these days we have different tools than microscopes to follow. In fact, we've partnered with the NSA using their dynamic social media archive links called Dismal to track how various people share things on social media. And as you know, I'm sure, given what you teach, people share interesting things, sometimes too much on social media. And so we were able to follow certain trends. And one of those trends led us to this campus. Does that make sense?
Sure. I mean, I've never heard of Dismal, or I guess that makes sense.
Well, over the last 4 weeks, let me be clear here. Over the last 4 weeks, and I have the data right here, Dismal has recorded a dramatic uptick in individuals describing certain, how would I say, symptoms, behaviors, occurrences, right here on your campus. We parsed the data further and ascertained that all of these individuals are in your class, DS-106, or the End 106.
What do you mean by symptoms? Like fevers or like upper respiratory stuff? Because I know there has been a really bad flu going around, and I think a couple of my students have been sick.
Actually, that's not what I'm talking about. Let's back up. What I need from you is information. What I need from you is some context. So I need to know a little bit more about what you would say this class is.
Do I need like a lawyer or anything?
No, lawyer won't help you with this. No, this is not a legal matter. This is a health matter.
Okay. Well, what do you need to know then?
I need to look at a few things with you online. Do you mind if I push some links to your computer?
Push some links? How did that happen?
We have our ways, Mrs. Burtis. We have our ways.
You were able to just push that to my computer?
Ms. Burtis, if you can just cooperate with us.
This is getting kind of weird. Do you by any chance have an ID?
Let's start by yeah, of course I have an ID.
Okay, that's great.
Ms. Burtis, listen, just cooperate with us and this will go more quickly and smoothly both for you and your students. Let's start by looking at this first tab.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is a tweet from a student. His Twitter handle is Shawboy Daniel. It says, "When we finally met aliens, I thought it would be a huge advancement in science and we would learn so much from them. Turns out they don't like waving all that much."
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Can you explain how this student would know about aliens' aversion to waving?
Aliens' aversion to waving?
Does he regularly talk about alien sightings?
Well, I mean, in the class we kind of talk about lots of different things. I don't know that I would have to go back through his tweets to see if Shawboy Daniel specifically talks about aliens a lot, but
I would do that. Next tab, please.
Oh, okay. This is another student, Morgan M. Burke for UMW. It's a picture. It says it's aliens again. I know the aliens really messed me up yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Have you met this student in person?
Well, no, I haven't met her in person.
Do you know when the symptom she mentions first presented itself?
What's it? Oh, you mean in the picture?
She's blaming it on aliens, right? Am I clear here?
Well, yeah, but I think it's just a picture. I don't think her feet are actually like that. I mean, I haven't met her.
Do you think there is any reason why aliens would do something like this to her?
I don't know anything about aliens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next tab, please.
Okay, this is A Armor 96. It says a creepy backwards day, and it's just a picture of her in front of him. Well, it's
just a picture.
Well, it's a strange picture.
Does this student have any other strange power?
Strange power. Oh, I think probably that this was just a Photoshop.
Through the Dismal, we have analyzed this photo extensively, and we see no evidence that this has been photoshopped at all.
Well,
have you looked into this further?
Well, there are a lot of students in the class,
Next tab.
Okay, sorry. Giga GM. So I'm not exactly. It says shifting, shapeless, amorphous. They look like us. They talk like us. They live with us. They shed their skin to become someone new, to adapt, to evolve. We are no longer us. They are us now. The sky can't be our limit when they already own the stars.
Yeah. Who is the they this student is speaking of?
Well, it's a very abstract piece. They could be anyone. It could be, congressmen. It could be the neighbors who live down the street from him. It could be his chemistry professors.
What do you think he means by "we are no longer us"?
I don't know. Only he knows that. I don't know what
Great.
he means by that.
No, thank you. Next step.
Okay. Lesage, that kid who sits by the window looks more dead in the eyes than usual. Your right arm broke off at the elbow this morning. But the compulsion for some sort of normalcy keeps everyone going through the motions of life until they are devoured or fallen to pieces.
So this is a class you teach. Well, let me get to the questions. Do you know if this student is talking about herself or someone else?
It sounds like a kid sitting by maybe someone in a class that she takes. Not my class, obviously.
Has she talked about any out-of-body experiences that you know of?
No.
Have you noticed that one of her arms is missing?
What if her arm? No, I don't think she's talking about her arm, but I don't know.
Does it concern you at all that your students are talking about being devoured?
Well, devoured could be a metaphor for something else, but
Next tab, please.
Oh, yeah, this is Jillian's site, yeah.
Can you tell us about the photo on the student's site?
Oh, sure, I know all about this photo. I talked with Jillian last week. She came and did a video with me, and she took this picture on a bike trip. I think it was in Arkansas.
No, It wasn't in Arkansas. Are you aware that this was taken 35 miles outside of Area 51?
This picture?
This picture.
How do you know that?
How do I know? We know. The Dismal knows. Next, I want to talk to you about one student in particular, this Alyssa Morrell.
Alyssa, this site?
Is that how you pronounce her last name?
Oh, yeah, so this was an assignment they did, Products of the Apocalypse, and this was a review that she wrote. We can look at it, a review she wrote.
What do you know about this review she wrote on Amazon?
Well, it's just a review for a paracord bracelet. It was a nice review.
Are you aware that only days after she wrote this review, there's been a rush on this product and it's no longer available?
Oh, I don't believe that. That can't
Check. Yeah.
It's no longer available? That product?
It's gone.
Because of her review?
Okay, one more thing.
Okay.
I want to take a look at this video. Let me send it to your screen.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh, I know this video. Yeah, the dog unit video by Chris.
Dog unit, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but
can you tell us
yeah.
how this student of yours got his hands on the military-grade DOG, or dog unit, recovery file?
Well, I assume that this was just something he made up. This is a real thing? A dog unit?
Okay. Yeah, it is a real thing, but that's not the point here. One last question.
Okay.
We compared your class roster to your Slack channel.
Okay.
And we noticed one individual who was in Slack, but not in your class. Their handle is NeoRev. Can you tell me who that person is?
NeoRev. Well, I have a notebook where I don't remember a NeoRev. There's a lot of students in the class, and you have to understand it. I've never met them.
You don't know any of these students?
Well, it's an online class, so I don't meet them in person. We don't meet during the week.
So how do you know they are who they say they are?
Well, we have an honor code at Mary Washington. So
honor code. I'm sorry. That's irrelevant.
There's no reason for that.
No.
And I'm sure NeoRev is just one of the students, and I just can't remember.
No, this was most illuminating, Ms. Burtis. I'm going to be traveling abroad further following these symptoms.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Italy, at least immediately. And then after that, we will be looking at a few international cities. But I will be back in touch regularly this week. I won't have access to video then, but I will be sending in regular audio updates about what we find. This is most alarming. What I would ask you, as a citizen, as a teacher, as an academic, is to please, please keep an eye on any more unusual behavior from your students. What we're seeing here is not, let me repeat, not normal.
Well, should I be like informing my administration about it?
Not that. I don't want to cause alarm. Alarm will only heighten the symptoms.
So if
we just need you to keep watch.
Okay.
That's all.
I really think you're making a big deal. I think this is just students.
Did I remind you we have not seen anything like this since 1978? That's almost,
well, you said that it
was that is 40 years ago.
Can you tell me what's happening in Italy?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Although we will keep you updated.
Okay.
That I promise. I do have to go now. I want to thank you for your cooperation, and I will be back in touch.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Burtis.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Have a great day.
Oh, I will.
Stay warm. I don't know. That was so weird. I told him I'd turn this video off, but I didn't. I don't know what to believe. I mean, I think everything we just looked like was totally. I mean, there was nothing. Some of those pictures were a little strange.
At TIAA, we share profits with retirement plan participants.
More stuff on my browser. I don't know if I should edit this. I don't know if I should show it to you. I don't know. I gotta think about it. All right. Okay, I'm back. I had to take some time to think about that. I think I am gonna show you all of this. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble, but I feel like I kind of owe it to all of you since I went through some of your work with him. And if it is true, then maybe everybody in the class needs to know to kind of be watching and aware. All right, well, let's just focus on the work this week and we'll just see what happens, okay, everybody? So keep it up, and I'll see you further down the page for audio and other stuff.